Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I was like, why don't I make a new video since I haven't really updated y'all on my locks. For those of you that are new, thank you for joining my channel. I am previously known as Dope Curls, but I changed my name to Dope Locs. And for those of you who do not know, I started my locks March 9th of this year. So I've been doing just a mini vlog. Now I was gonna do a vlog. I was actually going to do a vlog like a month ago and like do a month by month basis. However, it kind of, I'm not going to do it like that, but I will. Clearly I didn't do it like that, but what I'm going to do is put videos on the side so y'all can see my progress. The reason I was going to do it like that is because I thought it would be helpful, but truthfully my hair didn't really start changing within like a month by month basis. It started more so changing definitely like a month ago, I would say, and it's starting to bud. So I'll show you what it looks like. And on this side I'll show you what I started with, and this is how my hair is looking now. I'll try to show y'all one from the back because this is, oh here, this is like a perfect one. So this one, as y'all can see, started to bud. So with budding, basically what happens is the hair that typically sheds starts to detangle within your lock, and it starts to form a matrix, and your hair starts to get puffy, typically in the middle. And as y'all can see, my hair is starting to get puffy in the middle here, and it's starting to frizz because that hair that usually would shed is getting caught within my locks. So this is a great one for budding. I'm gonna try to find another one. These are two good ones too. They have started budding as well. Usually it takes anywhere from about 6 to 12 months for your hair to start budding, but I would say mine started to bud like, I'd say like a month ago. So a lot of my hair in the back is starting to definitely puff up as y'all. So I started my Loc journey in in March in LA. But now that I live in Tennessee, I had to go to a new loctician, and she actually did, let me see if I can find one. She started to actually interlock some of my locks because my hair was too soft. So as y'all can see, as y'all know, I started with the comb coil method, but she started to interlock some of my new growth so my hair could start locking, because there are certain parts of my hair that were too soft, and it wasn't gonna lock anytime soon, like at all. So as y'all can see, like I started with the finger coil here. She started to interlock my hair just in this area right here. See, she started to interlock my hair right here, and this is the comb coil down here. Now I'm not going to switch to interlocking because I believe my locks would look a little too small in my opinion. Different parts of my hair are in different stages, so it's still, technically I'm still in the starter stage, which is 0 to 6 months, and then the budding stage is 6 to 12 months. I'm about to hit 5 months, and some of my hair hasn't necessarily started budding yet. The ones in the front, as you can see, they are getting bigger, so they are like starting to bud. As you can see, like on the end, that's starting to bud. You can definitely tell the difference. Like this is way fatter than this area, so that's pretty cool to see. And then, oh, I did combine my locks because I started like small locks, but I decided that I wanted a few to be bigger, so I'll show y'all those together. As you can see, so it's a pretty fat lock. I combined that one together. When I combined, because as you can see, it still has like that pattern. It looks like a twist more so than anything. Yeah, it looks like a twist, but I combined this one and actually like the size of it. So another thing too is all my locks are different sizes due to the density of your hair, the strands of your hair. In the front of my head, I actually did combine a few locks because in the front of my head, my hair is more thin, so I did combine some in the front. I started off 135 locks, and now I have 115 locks. So at the end of the day, I combined 10 with 10, I believe that's the correct math. And I just used a crochet hook, which I'll show y'all now. It's a lot of places and I cannot find them right now, but I'll go ahead and put a little picture of what I'm referring to. So I use a crochet tool to basically create or combine new locks, and then I did interlock it as well here. I'm still going to continue to do the palm rolling method because I do want to keep my locks thicker than I thought. So at first when I got locks, I thought I wanted them to be like super small, but the more I'm looking at locks, the more I want them to be thicker. So when you start to interlock them, which I'll show you an example, they're going to look skinnier, but when you palm roll them, they appear thicker because it's just a different method. Oh, frizz. Something you cannot control is frizz. So this is starting to frizz up. They're all examples of frizz. This is something that you just can't avoid as far as locks is concerned. Now, one thing that I will do is I'll take the frizzy parts, that's if I feel like it for the day, and I'll just wrap it around my lock. So it looks like this, so it's less frizzy. Shrinkage, so that is a really big one. I'm gonna put up a photo of what my hair looked like when I first started compared to what it looks like now. And shrinkage is definitely a thing. Like, shrinkage is definitely a thing. You cannot avoid shrinkage, so that's something that is a bit tough for me because I'm like, oh, I wish I had more hang time. However, with shrinkage comes the journey, meaning like with shrinkage is going to come budding, and it's going to start to show you the next stage in your locks, which is actually pretty exciting. So the shrinkage now, I don't necessarily mind all the time, but I do mind it here and there. A way to like combat that is to like, probably like last month I started to decorate my hair, so I put like gold hoops in it. I don't know if y'all can see it. There we go. I put gold hoops in it, things like that, to kind of decorate my hair a little bit so it doesn't like, I don't know, to kind of like distract people from the shrinkage. But shrinkage is a real thing. Okay, so if you're a loose natural, if you're used to being a loose natural, it was very hard for me, and it's still hard for me to get used to frizz. So like, you know, usually we put gel in this area, you know what I'm saying, and like slick down your hair. But the thing is, you don't want to put too much product in your hair because it will cause buildup. And I know we've all seen like locks with buildup in it, and it just never looks cute at all. It just never looks good. So that's one of the main things about locks, is like I don't put as much product on my hair, which I have a hard time still doing and not doing. But I'm doing or that I'm noticing the most is, clearly I'm still a natural, but I mean, I'm used to my hair being big, and my hair is not really big anymore. I do notice clearly the length more, but I'm not really noticing the length because it shrunk up. And then another thing too is like the ends of my hair. It's really cool to see like them because they're thicker. That is another thing that I learned across my journey, or along my journey, is that I do actually want them to be thicker. Not all of them, just a few of them, and I'm actually a lot more satisfied with my results in that sense. If you're used to being a loose natural, then, and if you're like me, I always cared about like no frizz, no flyaways, nothing like that. And with locks, I mean, it's the complete opposite. You are going to have frizz, you are going to have flyaways. Your retwist, especially if you're doing palm rolling, is going to last you probably like 2 to 3 weeks, if that. Secondly, I go to the gym like almost every, like 4 to 5 times out of the week, so my retwists definitely don't last. So that has become somewhat of a learning curve. I don't want to say an issue, it's more so of a learning curve, because I've had to do things a bit differently. I was thinking about starting interlocking, but again, I don't want my hair to, my locks to look thin, and I don't want to worry about breakage, so I'm just going to continue doing my palm rolling. If y'all want me to make a video of how I like you know, maintain my locks at the gym, just comment down below. That's completely fine, but I want to stay on topic. So the main thing is your hair is gonna look more like natural, like how it's naturally grown out of your scalp is gonna look more like that if you have locks. Again, just the way that I am, I do like neat hair, so I mean I will use a gel, and the gel I usually use is my gel. I don't use a lot, like you can't, like that much, literally just that much. Have my hair down. If I see like a few frizz, like a few flyaways, I'll just brush it over, and then what I'll do is like usually put like a scarf on top, and then I'll leave it on for a few minutes, take it off, and then my hair is good for the day. That's probably the biggest challenge that I face with having locks as far as the frizz. However, other than that, I'm really loving having locks. I mean, it takes me like half the time to do locks, my locks, than it does, not even half, like honestly, like less than half time to do my locks in the morning than it does my natural hair. And then also I did do a henna treatment last week. It was the first time I was able to do a henna treatment, and that took me like, I leave the henna on for 2 hours, but that took me like a total of maybe 4 hours with my soft retwist that I did, or soft refresh, when typically it would take me like 8 hours. It'd take me like 8 or 9 hours to do my hair. I wouldn't even be done till like the next day, and so that's a plus. I really don't miss doing my natural hair at all. Probably people are wondering, do I miss my curls? Sometimes I miss my curls because of the look it gave me. Again, locks are a completely different look than curls, and to be honest, my locks kind of do what they want. So for instance, I mean, my locks are a pretty good size, but you know, when I put my hair up like this, my locks, some of my locks are starting to stick up. I'm gonna see if I can show y'all what I mean. And I never liked that look. I never liked the like locks that stick up, but I realized that that's just what locks do. It's not necessarily the look people are going for, it's just what locks do. But I will show y'all what I mean. So let's say my hair is up like this, right? It doesn't want to do it right now, but yeah, she's not doing it. My hair's not doing it right now. Oh, that's perfect. So sometimes, like if I put my hair up like that, my locks will stick up. So they'll stick up with 1, 2, and all I do is I'll just put them down like that. But I realized that probably the more time goes on, they're just gonna kind of do their own thing. Very similar to natural hair, but I think locks are more temperamental. Like they just do what they want. So that's mainly the things that I have been dealing with these last 5 months. I'll be 5 months August 9th, so that's coming up in like 3 days, so that's pretty cool. I will show y'all like a 360 of my hair, and I will also show y'all just different photos of like my journey and videos of my journey and like what it's looking like right now. And if y'all have any questions or want me to do any specific videos, please let me know. Show y'all the Hey y'all, so I thought I did an outro. I did not. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys turn those notification bells on so you know exactly when I post, because it is so random. But I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you as always for your support, and thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Okay, loves and kisses. Bye.